what's up, guys? Kevin here from Snowboard Pro Camp, back with another live stream with TJ from Board Archive, Rob from SportRx, and we're up here in Mammoth Mountain, California, snowboarding for the week. Yesterday we did a live chat, but we had to end it about 25 minutes early, so we're making up for it today. We're gonna give you guys an extra 25 minutes, answer all your questions. Thank you guys so much for joining in. We're super busy here filming videos of SportRx, videos for the channel. We got some vlogs about to drop. TJ had the boarding on the No Bad Day Ambition board. SportRx are gonna have videos up about all these Oakley goggles. So if you guys are looking to buy goggles, if you need some more info, check out the SportRx YouTube channel. We're also, after this live chat, gonna be on SportRx's YouTube for another 30-minute live stream. So check that out. We got Tyler here from SportRx as well. Tyler was flipping through the snow today, trying tame dogs, trying backflips. So yeah, we're here to answer your questions. If you have any questions about boards, snowboarding, goggles, beard trimmings, ask these guys. All right, so thanks everyone for joining in. First comment, love SportRx.
We love you back.
Awesome, Keller. Everyone's saying what's up. What's up, everyone, for joining us here in Mammoth, California. Jordan says, I just learned how to leaf down a hill. What's the next step? You guys are awesome, so helpful. So once you get that falling leaf happening, then the next step is to take it to some turns. One turn at a time.
Skidded turns? Or?
There's a great video on your channel about turns. It's significantly helped me hand behind the board. Listen to Jill.
All right. Yeah, Rob from SportRx, he's been getting his turns down this week. So yeah, check out the video with Jill. All right, so Ryan asks, how long is the trip? We're here till Friday.
Yep.
So we're here riding together till Friday.
It's Tuesday today, right?
Yeah, we got a long time to go.
We're on day 2.
So much harder, dude.
Yeah.
So many high fives.
Woo! We're on day 2, but it feels like day 20, and it feels like we've been friends for years.
Super sore today already.
Yeah, got some vitamin ibuprofen going.
All right. Thanks for all your questions, guys.
Vitamin I, we call it.
So Keenan McGavin asks, this is a goggle related question.
Nice.
What brand is the best? So
Okay.
I feel like these are the guys that we've all tried lots of brands. Maybe, TJ and I, we've been riding lots of different brands this week. So
I think it comes down to what's best for you.
It's hard for us because we sell them all.
We
carry them all, and we have our own personal favorites.
How about this? How does a person find the brand that's right for them?
Speaking to one of the opticians
Yeah.
and letting them help you pick out the right thing. I think
We'll talk through it. We'll ask you some questions. We'll get an idea
get
of
your
what
price point.
is gonna work best for you.
We got Brittany's delivering hot chocolate. Say hi, Brittany.
Hi, guys.
Thanks, Brittany. Awesome. Yeah, so if you're looking for the best brand, I feel like for myself, it's just something that fits my face, goes well with my nose. It's got a couple lenses. The lenses also have to match the area of the country, the conditions, the area of the country you live in. So here on the West Coast, we need 2 lenses. Having a bright light lens is, a low light lens is super important on days like today.
Can we do it like when you say it's your favorite movie and you can't pick between Godfather and Shawshank Redemption? It's like top 5 in no particular order: Oakley, Smith,
Dragon,
Anon, Pock. What am I
Is that
missing?
5?
There? That was 5.
That was 5.
Yeah, it's like trying to.
Spy makes great stuff.
It's
so
like trying to pick your favorite
got a
child.
super
It's really
chat?
tough.
Oh, we got a super chat.
All right. First super chat of the day for Jeffrey Provence, $5. Thanks, Jeff. Stuck between Prototype 2 and GNU Rider's Choice. Which do you recommend, TJ? By the way, awesome videos.
Awesome, thank you, man. Thanks for the super chat as well. Really appreciate that. So, I haven't ridden the Rider's Choice, but one of my good friends in Steamboat actually bought the 2018 Rider's Choice this year. So if I'm not able to get that through GNU, I definitely am going to try his out. So we'll get a review out on that for you. I really did enjoy the Prototype 2 though. I put it in the top 5 do-it-all snowboards list. As far as a rocker dominant board goes, definitely one of my favorites. So definitely will give you some more feedback once I get on the Rider's Choice and I'm able to kind of give you a more direct comparison of those two. But for now, the prototype 2 is definitely really solid.
Nice. And we got a goggle question for which is more versatile, blue or green lens?
Does that, it makes almost no
generic-
difference because
Yeah.
what you're talking about, I think, is the mirror coating on the lens. So the base tint underneath it really is the primary factor. The mirror on the outside, if it's blue or green, is kind of what you match more. For example, Oakley Prism, the jade is the green and the blue is the sapphire. When you're looking through them, it's almost essentially the same. If you're talking about an actual green lens or a blue lens, both are terrible. So you don't want that. But in the mirror world, it's kind of more about the aesthetics. On the base tint on the inside, you want something like a rose or a brown or an amber.
Or maybe a yellow.
Or a yellow. Maybe not so much a gray lens because it's not so versatile. It doesn't work well on a sunny day or on an overcast day. It only
It's not
works
going to
well
help
on a
enhance
really sunny
contrast
day.
at all. Yeah, you got a super chat.
Oh, you got a super chat.
sick.
I saw it come through, yeah.
Yeah, and for more tips on like all goggle lens, goggle tech, check out the SportRx YouTube channel. We're going live on their channel in about 24 minutes,
Yeah.
so check that out. And yeah, there's so much tech that goes into goggles. It's very not
We live in a good
confusing,
age.
but there's lots of info out there.
There was a super chat up there. I don't know if
Did you miss that?
All right, I'll check out the super chat. All right, well, there's a few come through.
All right.
So,
We're eating tacos tonight.
all right. So for super chat, how is that T-Rise Pro treating you? Hemlocks, nice. I don't know what hemlocks means, but it sounds like a nice greeting. Yeah, the T-Rise has been great. Riding it here through the trees and the powder at Mammoth, and yeah, just getting used to it. My favorite thing on it is definitely carving. It holds an edge really well with that magnet traction, so really loving that. Emilian Popoff, hey, what's up, Emilian? You're here every week, man. I was just watching that last live chat as I missed it, and here you are again live, winning. Got to get up in 4 hours, head to the mountain, hashtag taco fun. Awesome, thanks, man.
Thanks a million. Appreciate
Get
it,
some
man.
sleep, man.
Another super chat, need a goggle good for night riding under lights.
Ooh. Okay, so clear, and we just did another video on this. I'm wearing the high pink.
Prism
If
high
you didn't want clear, Prism High Pink is the way to go because it was virtually total whiteout day today.
Yeah.
And my issue was that it was wet. If it hadn't been wet, I would have been golden.
I think another great one is Smith Chroma Pop Stormy Yellow, which would be an amazing whiteout day lens, but also if I had to ride at night right now, that would be if I didn't want clear, if there were lights were bright enough, that would be my first choice.
That's always the thing is if mountains are all different, you don't know how much light there is for night riding, but those lenses would set you up really well.
Nice. TJ, do you ever do any riding at night?
I haven't yet. This year, Keystone is open for some night riding. And honestly, back in North Carolina, I did a lot of night riding, but
What is it
I just went without goggles, honestly.
Is it freezing cold? I'm always
I haven't been snowboarding at night in years, guys, so I can't help you out. $5 for Paulo. Oh, Kevin, how's your T-Rise Pro? Another T-Rise question. TJ, we are getting rained on in Park City Resorts, but it's supposed to turn into snow tonight.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
I
Sick.
might be stopping by there on the way back to Colorado for a day.
Yeah. Oh, sick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the T-Rise has been great. Carving it up. Absolutely love it. It's pretty good in the powder, too. Very versatile if I want to go into switch or do 180s, whatever. It's just a great all-around board. Few butters as well. All right. Thanks, guys. So Graham says, hi, you should come to Alaska and ride with me. Next collab trip, let's go to Alaska.
Are you inviting to put us up? Is that what that was?
got a guest room.
And so Josh asks, what goggles are we all wearing? So today we're all decked out in Oakley goggles. So I've got
An
the
Oakley day.
line miners.
Flight Deck
Flight deck.
XM.
Flight Deck XM.
If you want to learn everything about Oakley goggles, you can check out the SportRx YouTube channel.
Yeah,
And in about 22 minutes, we're going to go live
Yeah.
on the SportRx YouTube channel.
check these guys out on YouTube. You'll learn all the little intricacies. So the Oakley Flight Deck XM, they're a smaller fit. That's something I didn't
Extra
know.
medium.
looks
that's what stands for
identical
Extra medium.
to
Isn't
the
that
Extra
cute?
medium, okay.
Original
cute?
Flight
Yeah.
Deck.
All these acronyms.
Yeah.
Oh, another, which is the best? It's so hard, like picking a favorite child.
Yeah.
We got a dinner recommendation. You guys should definitely check out Campo for dinner. It's a dope spot.
Yeah, we've been there.
Campo?
Oh,
Nice.
Campo's good.
Maybe the last night.
Last season.
all right.
We'll have to, yeah, maybe.
Board question from Charty Fox. How do you know when to wax your board? That's when you got when it looks dry, especially around the edges, that's time to wax it.
Yeah.
Maybe after every 4 or 5 times riding, depending on how hard you ride. How often do you wax your board, TJ?
I would say that's definitely a good rule of thumb. You know, every 4 to 5 times you go snowboarding, especially if you have a sintered base, you want to be waxing it more regularly. But yeah, if you see any dry white spots going down the edges, that's a dead giveaway. And oftentimes you can just kind of feel your board start to get slow and grabby. So
I got a plug for you. There's an amazing video on the ProCamp channel on how to wax your own board, so you don't have to pay to do it every time. And if you're going to do it a few times, it pays for the iron, so just learn how to do it yourself.
definitely.
Exactly. Yeah, we got a
I'm
bunch of
working
those.
for you, brother.
It's a fun process too. You might as well just go ahead and learn.
Become one with your board.
Yeah.
All right, so lots of goggle questions coming in.
All
Rico Arietta, I can't decide between the Oakley Fall Line or Line Miners.
Line miner. Line miner.
I'd agree.
Better peripheral. The fall line kind of sits farther from your face, so like instead of being close, it kind of sits here, and you get a little bit less peripheral. I also think that the height is a little tiny too short. The fall line's cool because it's like that rimless look, but I love the line miner. For the price, you can't go wrong. If you're gonna get one lens color for all the conditions you're gonna ride, because it's not interchangeable, I'd either go rose. If you kind of live in an area,
interchangeable, just not as
it doesn't
easily
come with
interchangeable.
extra lenses.
Yeah.
I'd either go with a rose lens, or if you live in a place where it's a little bit brighter more often than overcast, the sapphire, the torch, or the jade, they all work the same. They just look different. Pick whatever matches your jacket or whatever.
That was an extension of the whole mirror color, the blue versus green. That's what he means by that.
And we have videos on all those lenses and line miners.
Yeah. Check it out, guys.
Is it getting choppy?
There's lots of videos on the channel comparing those goggles. My personal favorite is also the Line Miner. It's just wider for peripheral.
On a personal note too, I think the Line Miner is one of the best looking cylindrical lenses as well. Yeah. All right, we're trying to.
We're just getting closer to improve the signal, guys.
Give us a second, guys.
Hope I wasn't on my data.
This is real life conditions.
So the cool thing that they're doing now with cylindrical lenses that they weren't doing before, they're not making a flat shield and flexing it to the curvature of the goggle. They're actually forming it to the goggle itself.
It's injected, molded versus pressed.
There you go.
So what happened is originally cylindrical lenses were lower end goggles in the 80s. That's kind of what we're trying to go after, is that kind of retro look. Well, now since it got so popular, the retro. Oh, I can answer that question. The retro look. Is so in, but people want good quality, that they're using the same method of making spherical lenses and cylindrical lenses. So be careful, not all cylindrical lenses have that better quality like the Line Miner does, like the Dragon NFX2 does, but a lot of them are starting to do that. So you can get much better quality cylindrical goggles. Line Miner is probably my favorite.
I'm a fan of the cylindrical too, just for the style. All right, so Joe McInnes, $20 Canadian Super Chat. Hey guys, had my first 2 days of the season on the 2nd and 3rd at Whistler. TJ, you should review more yes boards. SportRx guys, what sunny day lens would you recommend for the Squad XL? Kevin, have you ever ridden Silver Star? I've never ridden Silver Star. I'll just get that one out of the way, but I would love to visit one day. And guys, what are some good sunny day lenses for the Squad XLs?
I would recommend the Chroma Pop every day.
Yeah.
You can get the green if that's your favorite color, or the red if that's your favorite color. They're going to function virtually identically, but every day gives you a more versatile lens. It's going to be good in semi-cloudy conditions, good in, maybe not like the crazy bluebird bright day. You'll still be able to use it. You just might be squinting a little bit.
Yeah, the Chroma Pop, there's a Chroma Pop Sun and a every day, and the sun is darker, the every day is a little bit more in the middle, but on a sunny day I still would go every day because it's so much more versatile and you don't have to change your lenses as often. Unless you have light blue eyes or really sensitive eyes, the sun might be, it's great for a really sunny day, but that's only what it's great for. So that's why I like to have that every day does really well.
Nice. Good question. And TJ, you should review more yes boards.
Definitely, I'm gonna try to. I'm good friends with the Jones rep, or the Jones Yes Now Bindings rep in Colorado. Lives right by Keystone where I live, so I'll hit him up. Yeah, there's quite a few Yes boards I'd like to try out.
There was a
Sick.
super chat about height and weight and and board size.
Yeah, I think that's coming up next. Yeah, and just one more last thing on the yes boards. I hopefully have a yes in the mail to me from my friends at the Go Ski app. So that's pretty cool.
Do you know which one?
Bad Riders to the Greats.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Bad Riders and maybe the yes 420 with the
Powder Hole.
Powder Hull. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be sick.
So a couple yes boards maybe come up with reviews from me. So I'm trying to sneak into the review business. Bad Riders $2 Australian. How did Rob setup go today?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, I think my bindings might be a little bit too narrow. I think they can go a little bit wider. We were expecting like powder, and it wasn't that kind of riding, but significantly improved over last season. So whatever you did was a little bit magical.
Awesome.
So thank you.
Do you guys already have that video up?
I think they're working on it. I think it's
Okay.
up. Maybe that's why he knows. Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually getting these guys. They do tons of Goggle videos, but they're actually gonna have some snowboard content
Speaking of which,
onto their site as well.
There's some free giveaways.
Are we
I don't
doing
know-
that?
I don't know if this matters. I learned something today. I've been riding for longer than I care to or feel comfortable, whatever. Something happened. I was riding a new board. I got a custom. I got the
You
G3.
bought a 53. Yeah, man, you're gonna be able to just whip that and really press it. It's gonna feel kind of flimsy. You may still be within the weight range. I would check, but I think the 155 would serve you way better.
Awesome.
that was with the super chat.
So what's so another super chat. What's up, boys? Ask TJ about the Nitro Team Series. Is that the Quiver Series? The Qs?
I'm not sure. I'm not that familiar with Nitro's line this year. I do have the reps' contact info, so going to work on getting some boards from Nitro as well. Definitely going to have a review on the Nitro T1 coming, and then hopefully some more boards. I think I actually have access to a couple of the Quiver Series boards already as well, so those are a little more powder, kind of free ride specific, but I'll look into it, man. Nitro is definitely a brand I want to get more coverage on.
Yeah, and I might be able to get my hands on the Nitro Squash pretty soon, so look out for a review from that.
Yeah.
So Bro Sweet, Sandbox Apex line, thoughts? So if you guys don't know, the Sandbox Apex is basically, they've built in some adjustability into the helmet with the Apex line. The Sandbox helmets are super comfortable. Actually, Rob was wearing a Sandbox for
Dude,
the first time
I
ever.
might go buy one tonight, like literally after.
Wow.
This. What are we doing? Can we go buy some helmets right now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
get
the truck.
Yeah,
Dude,
definitely.
They are.
Buy it off of Evo though.
Yeah, I put it through your link from. Okay. They're just like, I have all these high-tech helmets. They're amazing. I have a POC one, I have a Smith one, I have an Oakley one. Great helmets. But something about the simplicity about that Sandbox helmet.
Yeah.
I just put it on and went and just didn't have to think about it.
You said it felt like you were wearing a hat.
I felt like I was wearing a hat. I think you definitely got some aesthetic points, but besides that, it was just super easy. Like it was like I didn't have to think
Yeah.
about it. I forgot I had it on.
Honestly, like that's why we
For the
love
price?
Sandbox helmets too, is that they're just simple, comfortable, and yeah, the Apex adds a bit more adjustability to it. So if you've had problems in the past with getting the right size helmet for your head, then the Apex can help you out there. Yeah, good question. Would you recommend the Burton Custom as a good snowboard for groomed runs and the park? Yeah, Rob's got a Burton
right
Custom. Yeah, I used to ride a Burton Custom.
As do I.
Oh, and Tyler does as well. Yeah, yeah. I feel like the Burton Custom is a great all-around board. What did he ask if it was for groom and the park?
Yeah.
Groomers and the park.
That's kind of like what it's made for.
Yeah, and
Sure.
even powder, honestly, whether you're on the Flying V or the cambered version, that was one of my picks for the top 5 do-it-all list on the channel if you want to check out that video. But yeah, it's a great snowboard. Definitely, it's a little aggressive in the park, a little bit more jump leaning, but still a lot of fun in the park.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the custom?
You know, I don't think I'm good enough to know the difference of things. I just got it because I know the Burton guy and it was a deal, and I was like, well, this seems like an awesome board. I should have called you first, DJ. I really don't have any complaints.
Nice.
Like-
I was riding the Canyon for like 15 years, another Burton, and I felt like it wasn't a gigantic difference between the two, but I'm sure that the more time I get on the custom, I'm gonna like it more.
Mine's also a really sick color, so that helps.
That's good. Yeah, so Steven says if your knees are hurt after a long period of riding, is safe to assume that your bindings are too wide. Yeah, there's lots of different things that could hurt your knees. The angles, too narrow, too wide. So definitely play around with it, and then yeah, make sure you keep those bindings nice and tight.
I don't remember anyone complaining back in 2010. You guys remember that? Like when everyone had their stance maxed out.
There was a super wide period of snowboarding.
No, seriously, that does hurt your knees.
Should we remind everyone where we're going in about 3 minutes?
Yeah, so guys, in 3 minutes?
5 minutes? What time is it?
I think it's like 8 minutes, 7 minutes.
Sorry.
In about 7 or 8 minutes, guys, we're actually going to head over to the SportRx YouTube channel. Check those guys out. Subscribe, watch their videos. Tons of great content on goggles. Also some snowboard content coming to their page too. So check those guys out. We got the live stream happening on their channel in about 7 minutes.
We're just going to jump over there. We hope you all
migrate.
Come with us.
We'll all be there.
So people are asking, are we at Keystone? No, we're at Mammoth Mountain, California. Yeah, super stoked to be here. TJ and myself's first time ever snowboarding in California.
Yep.
And this is kind of like a good meeting place between the four of us because these guys are based in San Diego, and
if we get enough subscribers on the YouTube channel, on SportRx's YouTube channel, this might become a yearly thing. So if you want to see more of Pro Camp in Mammoth, then
seasonal.
Jump on over.
Just another reminder for whoever doesn't know, we're here obviously because we're at SportRx, but we're here to support Kevin Snowboard Pro Camp. You can get all of your goggles 10% off. If you call us up, if you need prescription, we do inserts that work amazingly well, and you can get 10% off of that as well.
Pro Camp 10.
Pro Camp 10. You're supporting our boy Kevin here, and it's just it's a good time. We're happy to be a part of his family and bring him into our family.
Yeah, this is just it's a great win-win. Having a good time running with these guys, and yeah, it's fun talking about goggles, snowboarding.
Yeah.
Alex Vieira, super chat. My daily is 154 ripcord mid-level and a 161 Nitro Team Series and keep falling. Would it be safe to say the board might be above my skill level? I don't think that would be the case. I wouldn't say it was the board. I don't know. If you keep falling, you could maybe adjust your stance or maybe, I don't know.
Just more time.
More time?
I'm also thinking like if you jumped from a 54 to a 61, that's a pretty big jump, so that might be something to do with it as well. Depending on, how tall you are and how much you weigh. But
can I give some advice from the guy that keeps falling?
Sure.
Watch all the Pro Camp videos. If you could afford it, get a lesson. It made a world of difference for me. A 2-hour lesson, I feel like, just changed my whole season. Like, if you can afford it, there's really good instructors at Alls Mountains. You're supporting people that are trying to make a life living on the mountain. It's a good thing. They'll probably be able to dial you in. The guy told me one thing about my knee, and my life is like a million times better.
Amazing. Yeah, guys, get a lesson, watch the videos.
Get that real-time feedback.
Yeah.
This is Chris asks, any tips or exercises to ride switch without having to actually ride? Well, if you want to learn to ride switch, maybe jump on a skateboard, get on any kind of board sport. You can also start to maybe train your brain with some snowboard training equipment. So TJ has the video on the channel, the DIY snowboard trainer.
Yeah, check that one out.
You can check out the snowboard addiction board, lots of different stuff.
You guys like that addiction board? We're thinking about getting one for the office.
Yeah,
Fun.
it is really fun.
It is.
Yeah.
They did a good job.
Yeah.
I like the roller better though than the flat part.
Okay.
It's fun for sure.
All right, so we missed one super chat. Thanks for all the content. P.S. Love TJ's style.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Who doesn't?
He's just a great guy, by the way.
Kevin and TJ, how's Mammoth treating you guys? TJ, how do you like our Unbound Park? And Kevin, how's the highest peak? I can't tell you yet because the highest peak hasn't been open yet. Actually, the terrain park hasn't been open yet either.
Yeah, so I rode, South Park today, and that was pretty fun. There was a couple mellow features in there, but I think it was like 4 features in a row, so just super mellow. Can't wait for the actual Unbound Park to open up. The features they're setting up right now look so fun.
Yeah.
So hopefully tomorrow or the day after.
Definitely. And yeah, the top might open tomorrow, so looking forward to that.
Yes.
Another super chat also saying, also Taco Fun, LOL, love the videos, have gotten me down the Black Diamonds on the Ice Coast.
Ice Coast.
Good job on the Ice Coast.
Thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for watching all the way from the Ice Coast. That's dope. All right, so we're almost 3.5 minutes, and then we're going to head over to the SportRx YouTube channel to continue this live action. So another question: as a beginner, how long will it take to get decent at snowboarding? Do you guys want to tell your guys stories? Maybe quickly, because
it depends on how many pro kit videos you watch, and if you get a lesson or two, I think make a huge difference. I took about a 15-year break and came back to it. I got half a day in, and I don't think that counts. So last season, I think by like the third or fourth day, I was feeling pretty good, carving down some blues. But that was with a lot of video watching and 1 2-hour lesson. So I think that made a huge difference. I think you just got to really think about the long game. Think about this being like a lifelong hobby, a lifelong passion. If you really worry about, am I going to be good today? Am I going to do a black run today? The conditions are always different. The weather's always different. It's hard to think about the future, and it's always hard to stop before you get injured. Just think about the long term, enjoy it for your whole life, and don't go so hard that you hurt yourself that you can't come back the next day. Kind of like live to ride another day is my motto, but I'm old and married and have kids and I need to take care of people.
Yeah, Rob had a good point. Just like enjoy it. From my
It's supposed to be fun.
From my experience teaching, it's like it's totally different for everyone. It could be 2 hours or it could be 2 days, but it just what matters is having a good time. All right. How do you get good? He's got to snowboard. You got to practice.
I think also outside of snowboarding, squats, lunges, running, mountain biking, road biking, getting your physical fitness up, core strength I think makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
I think also push-ups really help kind of
Stamina
get you off.
is going to let you stay on the mountain for longer.
Yeah, it is.
More time on the
Even though
board,
you're going downhill, you think it's not a workout. It is a serious workout. I also think I take this from long endurance road biking that I used to do a lot of, believe it or not. Nutrition on the day that you're riding really matters. What you eat for breakfast, taking breaks, drinking water, getting some electrolytes in you, getting some protein in you is going to help you do that 20, 30 lap day. Just really taking care of your body and listening to it. And remember, this is a sport. This is being active, you know.
It's a lifestyle, yeah. It's a lifestyle, guys. So everything you do goes into it. So this is probably the last question.
Last question.
Go for it, TJ.
All right, so Fad Views with the $5 super chat. Thank you, man. TJ, what bindings and boots do you recommend for my Jones Mountain Twin? I love that board. When are you guys going to California? Sierra and Squaw awaits. I don't know when the next trip is going to be after this. We will be in Tahoe this weekend for a few days, but no plans in the immediate future after that. I would say for the Jones Mountain Twin, you know, it's pretty aggressive. You definitely want a boot that's going to have some solid support and response for you. So my boots, I think, would actually be a pretty good match. So the 32 TM3, the TM2 would also be a pretty good match if you can't quite get to that price point. The TM3s are kind of expensive. The Ride Trident also comes to mind, as well as the Ride Insano. I think those are some pretty good options. And for bindings, I would go either Union Atlas or Union Force.
I knew you were going to say Union.
Awesome, guys. Great questions. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We're going to go check out the SportRx YouTube channel. We're going to go do a live stream on there right
just gonna
now.
Stand right here. We're going to switch phones.
Really short break, maybe 1 or 2 minutes in between. But yeah, come join us. And they have tons of great content. Lots of videos on goggles, info. They do helmets, and then also soon to come snowboard content. So check it out. Thanks, guys, for being a part of the live chat. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in yesterday and today. I hope between the two, we kind of filled up a full 1 hour live stream. So thank you guys so much for joining. And
we'll see you on SportRx in 80 seconds.
Yeah, awesome, guys.
See you guys soon.
We've got the live vlog. We got a live vlog. We got a vlog uploading tonight as well. So stay tuned for that. Later, guys.